So I wanted to do a, I don't know what's now, 6-month review on the Kodiak swag tent. We've used them several times, and overall we are extremely happy with the tents themselves. We used them in some colder weather earlier this year, and didn't open the vents wide enough or at all on either end, and with the top completely zipped up, woke up with quite a bit of condensation on the inside of the tents. We were warm, but didn't vent, our warm, moist exhales. So we experimented with a couple different, opening one end, opening both ends, opening them halfway, full way. I think pretty much at all times you have to at least make sure they're open halfway, both ends, to allow some circulation through there, or else they do retain heat and moisture. But hey, that's a small price to pay for being comfortable and warm. The pads that are in them, all right, come on, zip this for me. These are just the stock pads, and honestly they are incredibly comfortable. Haven't put them on the ground yet to see how they work on the ground. I do know we bought some other just foam pads about the same time, because I didn't realize these had pads in them when I purchased them, and we've used them even on just a flat ground like a floor. They're not very comfortable at all. They're bad. They're terrible. Double them up and they're halfway, at least bearable, but they're pretty bad. So these pads we've all just used them on the cots that we bought at the same time. Get you up off the ground. Have this little pad here so you can, put your feet out, take your shoes on and off, you shake it clean and get all the dirt off of it. But they've been really, really nice, really good. I know one thing we are going to order that we haven't done yet is they do make a pole that goes between this eyelet right here and the eyelet down on this end, and then it just pushes the ends apart, which then eliminates the need for the guy wire on the ends. We would still use those most likely, again, because it allows you to get the cross breeze through. If you don't have that stretched out, then the end flap just completely covers up most of the window. Except on this big end, the window does zip all the way down, so you can still get some breeze through there. But that's one thing we are going to buy. I recommend, if you're going to buy one of these tents, that you go ahead and spend the extra, I don't know, remember, 30 bucks, 40 bucks, something like that. It's not any more than 80 at the very most. I really don't think it's that much for the pole that goes between there, and then it just folds up and wraps up with the rest of the tent. So I would recommend you do that. The tent just rolls up and zips into this little duffel bag, and it looks really large, and it is really large. I've seen some people say that you can roll up your sleeping bag in with it, which, if you have kind of like a backpacking style ultralight sleeping bag, you could probably get away with it. We use cotton, thick, heavy, down-filled cotton bags, because we've got a trailer, we got our Jeep, we're not looking to carry them on our back, so space and weight isn't necessarily an issue. And so you can't really roll up a cotton sleeping bag. you know, one that's rated to like 30 degrees or 0 degrees in with it, because it just doesn't fit us too big. But despite the weight or the size, they're really lightweight. They don't weigh very much at all, so they're easy to transport around and move. And then, as you saw in our previous video, they are easy to set up, easy to take down. So Kodiak is not a sponsor of our channel. We love their products. We have been using these swag tents for 6 months. We've used them several times. The 3 of us really like them. My youngest son Jesse really likes it. He's used it a couple of times. They're warm, they're comfortable, they've got enough space in them that you can, even a 250-pound man like me, 6'2", can roll around, not sleep on my side, on my back. You can roll. The only limitations is the size of your sleeping bag, but they're long enough and wide enough that you can get an oversized sleeping bag in there and be very comfortable. There's enough air above your face, or enough space that you don't feel claustrophobic, like it's, you know, all closed in on you. You can keep the outer shell rolled down, which I think Steven did last night, and allowed him to get the breeze and see the stars. And last night was a beautiful night, by the way. It was. The moon was up, bright until about 1 o'clock, 1:30, somewhere in there. But so they're not a sponsor. We just love their products. We've got their 10x14 VLX tent deluxe. Used it a bunch. We have a video on that one as well. Check it out on the setup and takedown. Just a great tent. I'd have put it up last night and used it, but I just decided it was a nice night. Didn't have any chance of rain, so I just set my cot up and slept on my cot. Sterling did the same thing. He just slept on his cot. Like I said, it was a beautiful night. It did get kind of cold. This morning when I woke up, I could see my breath. So it got chilly. But I think we're at about 8,500, 9,000 feet. We're pretty high up. So today the cloud's supposed to roll in. It's supposed to rain a little bit off and on. But we'll see what happens. So anyway, we love their tent. We keep using them, or we will keep using them. And if we have products that we use that we like, we'll share them with you and give you our reviews, and maybe they're products that you'd like to use as well. So anyway, we appreciate your time. We appreciate your support. Appreciate all your comments. Please subscribe to our channel. You really help us out if you would do that. Like our videos and share them with your friends. Till next time.